What is going on, guys? Jason Burke here, Styles Clash for Life, coming at you on YouTube, and today I've got another quick haul video. This is my third consecutive week posting a haul video. Hopefully it is my last for a while. I'm trying to cap myself. You guys know that my obsessions in life are book and DVD clearance hunting. I love going to different stores and hunting for books and DVDs. Despite having drawers and stacks of unwatched DVDs and unread books, I keep buying more and more and more because they're all like $5 or under for everything. So I think this is my last one for a while. I've got plenty of books now, plenty of DVDs. So I think you won't be seeing another one of these, hopefully for me, until July, when the big book and DVD convention center sale comes to Pittsburgh here. It's a big thing in July. But for now, for the next, hopefully, 6 months, I am done with book and DVD hunting, unless, of course, there's one or two that I can't pass up. But until then, my mass hunting is done. I went to the Goodwill store. It's my first time ever in a Goodwill. Never been to a Goodwill my entire life. It's my first time going to a Goodwill store in Southside Pittsburgh, and I found a lot of good stuff. And I also went to the local Walmart here. I got 2 DVDs from Walmart to show you guys. And then I went to Goodwill, and I have 10 books and 2 DVDs from there as well. So I'll get the quick Walmart DVD stuff out of the way. 2 DVDs from Walmart. Really, it's 3. But the first one, I got a big box of horror 2-pack set. The one's upside down. It's weird. It's a big box of horror 10-movie set. I got this in the Walmart clearance bin for $3, and I might have paid a little too much for it, considering you couldn't see. It was the set was put in like this, so you couldn't see what the movies were. So you were just gambling $3 on 10 horror movies, having no idea what they were. But the cases look really cool here. There's like a dead girl in an abandoned house, and here's like another ghoulish dead girl. So for $3 for 10 movies in the cases alone, I gambled on them. We have on the things Dark Spirits, Empty Rooms, Evidence of a Haunting, 19 Doors, Wes Craven Presents Don't Look Down, which I already own and it's awesome. Daughter of Darkness, starring Anthony Perkins, who was Norman Bates in Psycho. Zombies vs. Strippers, The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price, I Eat Your Skin, and Destined to Be Incested. So I've only heard of 3 of these. Don't Look Down, like I said, I already own, and it's an awesome movie, so I'm sure it's the best one on the set. Zombies vs. Strippers, I've already seen on Netflix, and it's horrible. And Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price, I already own, and it's pretty solid, pretty decent movie. So I own 2 of the 10. I have not heard of 7 of the 10, so we'll see how they go. I did pop a couple of them in, and there's a lot of English dialects and a lot of indie camera shots. It looks very kind of grainy and very kind of unprofessional, so I might not be watching a whole lot of these, but I will give a few a try, and I'll let you guys know. But $3, 10 movies, can't beat that. I also got the special edition of Candyman for $5. I love this movie. I've always been a huge fan of this. Love Tony Todd. Love the series. I actually love all 3 of these movies. I owned the first one on VHS, but I wanted to upgrade. Again, I rewatched this the day I got it. I was super excited to have this on DVD for the first time. Rewatched this, loved this. It's an amazing movie. Special features were cool too. Filmmaker's commentary I have not listened to yet. There are 2 featurettes on here. One called Clive Barker Raising Hell, which talks about Clive Barker's career, and it's a really good, short, like 10-minute featurette. And there's Sweets to the Sweet, the Candyman Mythos featurette, which is like a 22 to 25-minute Candyman making of documentary, which is awesome. This is a really fun documentary. Well worth the $5 alone, even without the movie. And then you have the Bernard Rose storyboards, which are about 30 or 40 different storyboards, drawings of the movie, which is cool, and bonus previews of a few other movies. So, awesome featurettes, good movie, great quality of the movie. I love this. Well worth the $5. This is one of the best purchases on this video, in my opinion. I love Candyman. Then we have 2 movies from Goodwill. These were each $2 a piece. You're going to see some variation here for sure, not the usual horror. Everything else in this set is horror except for this stuff. High School Musical 2, the extended edition. So I love High School Musical. All 3 movies. I have all 3 in the series, but this is a nice store-bought copy instead of being recorded off Disney. Nice to have a store-bought copy. There are karaoke sections in this for extra features, backstage Disney rehearsal cam, exclusive music scene, and sing-along feature. I have not watched this yet, but it was cool to get extended editions and a couple of extra features on this. Whoops. me see if there's a 2-disc or a 1-disc here. Never before seen music sequence, so here's the inside of the disc. Yeah, so I only had the Disney version, so it's nice to have the store-bought version for $2 with some features. You can't beat it. I do love the High School Musical series. I got a theater background. I love musicals. I love some of the modern Disney ones. They're pretty well done. And a comedy as well for you guys, Superbad. I'm a huge fan of this one. I don't like many comedies. I don't find them funny, so I have very few comedies in my collection, but I've always loved this one. I had seen it on TV 1,000 times and never bought the actual copy, so for $2, I bought Superbad, and it's a 2-disc feature as well. It is a 2-disc edition, special edition, with deleted scenes, gag reel, cast edition footage, press jacket meltdown, music of Superbad, Everyone Hates Michael Cera featurette, on-set diaries, making of Superbad, Seth Rogen, commentary with filmmakers, Pineapple Express first look. So this thing is loaded with 2 discs worth of extras as well. So awesome movie, good extras, 2 discs, $2. Can't beat that. Now we've got 10 quick books that I got from Goodwill. Each one of these was $1 a piece. Every paperback book in this store was $1. So each one of these, 10 books for $10. I'll go through them real quick. Patricia Cornwall's The Body Farm. I got 3 from her in this collection. I had been Googling them from the Goodwill store to make sure they were good. Every single one of these books from her was rated like a 8.5 or higher. Had like 4.5 stars on Amazon and Goodreads and all those. So I figured, well, for $1, I might as well gamble. I never read her before, Patricia Cornwell, but she's a new author for me. But I've heard good things about her and I saw good ratings. So I started to read this one called The Body Farm. It looked pretty good. The case is cool here. You see the little like cover and then you see the little like gravestone marking inside. That's pretty cool. I'm 30 pages into this one so far. It's a little slow, but it's not bad. Just starting off. But I'm looking forward to finish reading this one this week and see what I think of it. I also got from her Cruel and Unusual. And again, it has that same kind of like open cover marking with the inside. That's pretty cool. These synopses all looked cool, and they were all rated like 8s or higher on Amazon and Goodreads and eBay and all those things. So looking forward to checking that out. One more from her as well for $1. All That Remains. So hopefully I like her, because if not, I invested in 3 of her books, and if I don't like the first one, I'm probably not going to read the next 2, so they'll just be wasted shelf space places. But for $1, you can't beat it. Hopefully I enjoy her stuff. We'll see. 3 other new authors I never read before. Tammy Hogue, The Ninth Girl. This was also $1. This is like a 500-page book. It's pretty thick, but it looked really good from the back. It's another, like, pretty much all of these are like horror, thriller, murder, detective mysteries. So they have the mystery / horror / kind of brutal mentality of a detective trying to find a mass serial killer. I like those books. Tammy Hogue, The Ninth Girl for $1. I've got Lawrence Sanders. This was rated very high overall. The First Deadly Sin. This is he's apparently a very, very good thriller like psycho kind of a murder killer writer, and this was considered one of his best books. So I got it for $1. And then Michael Connelly, I know, is like one of the best detective thriller writers in the world. He's well renowned. I've heard of him for years. I've been told to read his stuff for a long time. So I saw this in the pile in good condition for $1, and I figured I would check it out. It is The Narrows from Michael Connelly. And again, if you guys have read any of these, please give me thoughts, spoiler-free thoughts, in the comments, because I would love to hear your opinions on these and if I should get more books by these authors as well. And then I got 4 more little ones here. I saw these in the pile and I had to get them for $1. R.L. Stine Fear Street series. So you guys know R.L. Stine from Goosebumps and stuff like that. I grew up reading The Ghosts of Fear Street and Nightmare Room and Goosebumps and all those R.L. Stine teenage series. And Fear Street is one of his more adult versions. It's still teenage, but it's not quite the adult stuff yet like Red Rain is. But I own a bunch of these, like Fear Street and Ghosts of Fear Street ones, and I figure, well, you know, even if I already own these somewhere in a garbage bag in my bedroom, I have to collect a few of these again for $1. I wanted to have some nostalgia and read these again. I already read this one. This is the All Night Party from Fear Street, from the Fear Street series. There's like 60 of these, and so I bought 4 of them for $1 each. And this was pretty good. Each one of these books are like 150 pages. Real quick reads. I read this in one sitting in about like an hour and a half. I read this whole thing. And it is a little juvenile and a little basic on characters. They're all kind of bratty teenagers. It is more of a teenage series. But I had a lot of fun reading this. This is a murder mystery, had a nice little twist, and it was well written. R.L. Stine, even though he's writing for teenagers in this series, writes very well, and I enjoyed this. Again, this was only about a 2-hour read, a fast sitting, and I really had fun with this. I'm going to intersperse these amongst my detective ones over here and kind of see if I still enjoy these and they hold up well. This one held up pretty well. So this one's All Night Party. I also got Final Grade. I guess it's about a student that's going for straight A's and something murderous happened. These are all like murder mysteries. This one is Fear Park, the first Scream. It's the first Fear Park series from Fear Street. It's another branch out of Fear Street. He had the Ghosts of Fear Street. He also has Fear Park here, and this is the first one of Fear Park, so I'm going to read this one as well. The first Scream. And finally, R.L. Stine's Fear Street Runaway. So all these covers look cool. Again, they're all like 150 pages or so it's going to be like a 1 hour, 2 hour read each time. A nice, fast, little fun read, departure from the serious, long books I usually read. So for $1 a piece, you can't beat them. So all in all, in this entire thing, I probably spent about, see, all the books were $1 a piece, so I spent $10 on books, another probably $8 on movies. So I got 10 books and 4 DVDs, probably for about like 15, 16 bucks. So you can't beat it. What did you guys think of this haul? Tell me your favorite item down below. Again, if you guys have read any of the books that I posted up here, please let me know what you think of them, spoiler free, in the comments below. If you want to see me do reviews on any of these DVDs or books, tell me as well in the comments down below. Hopefully this is my last haul until July, guys. But if not, I'll be seeing you guys again soon either way. Look forward to talking to you down below. Until then, stay scared, dim the lights, lock the doors, and enjoy the movies. Thank you.